Boot to Baszler, takes Baszler out of the mix. Charlotte Flair measuring the champion. Ronda slowly back to her feet. Spear by Charlotte. Ronda though turns it around. Ronda looking for the armbar. Trying to look at shoulders down. Charlotte got her. Charlotte got her. Charlotte got her.